Alright, so today I'm going to show you guys my setup for my 2016 Subaru Outback car camping. Just very basic setup. I usually fold my back seats down. I have a cargo cover just because it keeps everything nice from all the dog hair. So usually it's gonna always have dog hair, let's be real. So I go ahead, put that down. I move everything up to the front or to the front seats, and we'll start to get it set up now. So we're going to start off by just blowing up our air pads. I use 2 of them. It doesn't really matter what kind you get. You can get the automatic inflatable ones or the ones you use just by your mouth, which is the ones I'm using here. And I like to have 2 because even though I'll fit on just one, the dogs sometimes shift and sometimes I have to move over to the other pad. So it's nice to have all of it kind of covered. They're easy to set up and deflate as well. And so I'm kind of just lining them up here. I decided to switch them around here because, oh, gumbo. There we go. Just kind of making my space here. So now I'm taking out my sleeping bag. And sometimes it does get really, really hot in the car, but it's nice to have the option of a sleeping bag and a blanket or 2. And that's about it, and my pillow. So here's the car all set up. I like to hang lights just for aesthetic purposes, and sometimes if I'm reading at night or anything. And here are the dogs. They're in their little cozies, matching. So I can fit 3 dogs in here and myself, no problem. And kind of the area we were camping in at sunset, it was really pretty, and it rained a little bit, so there was a little rainbow here coming up that you can see in the sky. Double rainbow, actually. So I've had some people ask me when car camping how I keep my hood up or my trunk up in my car without killing the battery. So a couple of hacks. One is turn off all your lights. So instead of it being on door or on, you turn them off completely, whatever lights you have, because they will drain your battery. Another thing is you'll see here that it says door tailgate open. So here's how to fix that to make it so your car thinks your car is closed. So here, let me close this door. Oh, watch out, Aslan. We're gonna go to the trunk here. So you just need something simple like a carabiner. And the carabiner is essentially going to act like this hook. And what you're going to do is up here in your car, you're going to go ahead and clip your car carabiner in here. So now your car essentially thinks your door is locked. And you'll see here, it's stuck in there. And if we go back to the front, you'll see it no longer says tailgate open, just the door that I just opened. And how to get... So obviously you're going to want to make sure you don't close your trunk. So usually I leave something hanging here, like a leash or something to remind me not to close it. But when you do want to close it, all you have to do is like you would, don't close it all the way, like you would if you opened your trunk. It's just pop your trunk open, carabiner falls right out, and you go on your day and you can close your trunk. A couple things I didn't talk about before was that it does get really, I don't know if you can see from there, but it does get really, really foggy and muggy in a car when you're sleeping, especially with all the body heat. And so my recommendation is if you're in an area without bugs, crack the windows a little bit. It'll just help a little bit with the stuffiness. Another thing is if you do have bugs, like we had bugs here last night, I have actually these car curtains I got from Amazon, and I just crack the windows down a bit and they magnet to the top of the, like your car, whatever, exterior. And then that way you can kind of have that without 1, people looking in, and 2, bugs getting in. They also have a bunch of different kinds of like privacy screens on Amazon or self-made things that you can do, especially if you're camping in like parking lots and stuff, which I've done before. I've slept at rest areas, and I usually put up these privacy things so that people don't look in. Generally, if you have a dog, though, they're not really gonna mess with you, especially if your dog's barking at them. But yeah, so other than that, I hope you guys did enjoy. I do enjoy sleeping in the car. I love sleeping in a tent too. It's a lot more spacious in a tent, but a car is quicker to pack up, quicker to set up, and it's safer in my opinion because you can lock the doors. So if you guys have any questions about car camping, leave them down below, slide into my inbox, slide into my DMs on Instagram at mycaninelife. And yeah, we'll be back with the next video next time. Bye. Oh, big sigh.